Well, yesterday I took delivery of this Isuzu NPR. It's actually called a GMC 4500. It's a turbo diesel. But the interesting thing about this is it used to be a sweeper. So I tore the whole sweeper off. I got gobs of wiring. I got hoses. I got all kinds of crap around. But this is a cool thing. This is a cool feature here. This thing's got two steering wheels. I turn this one, that one turns. They're connected together. It's pretty cool. They're aligned the same even. They're even geared right. That's pretty cool. It has got a brake pedal on this side, and it's got a throttle on this side. So I guess, what do you call this? It's got two-wheel drive back there and two-wheel drive up here. Do we call this four-wheel drive? Or do we call this dual-wheel drive? Well, it's got dualies there, and it's got dualies here. I don't know what to call this truck, but I probably am going to take that out because I want the glove box and stuff. But it was a sweeper truck, so they had a sweeper over here, so you sat in this side and you could drive right against the curb with it. And you sit in that side to drive against the curb with it over there. This truck only has, I got a jump box hooked to it and a charger, but the batteries are beat. But this truck only has, it's amazing, at 2 miles an hour sweeping, they put 12,205 miles on it. So this truck's got 12,205 miles. And it's really not that bad. It's got some rust, but I mean, not rot. You know, there's a little bit there, a little there, but nothing big. And the tires are a little beat. But for the most part, it looked good. He started cutting things. He was going to tear the engine out of it and sell the engine. So I got another Isuzu out in the back behind that trailer over there. That's close to the same. So I can take off that truck, what he cut on this truck, and I can fix this up. Now, I unbolted that whole sweeper. It was brackets all the way up to the front, all the way out about to the back. I unbolted all this stuff last night. After 4:30, when the truck came in, is when I started this job. But I was kind of lucky because all the bolts are threaded in instead of having nuts. There was a few that were stripped and had nuts, but that made it so much easier. But there was still a million hydraulic lines. This is all the stuff off of my truck, and I took all this off in one night after 4:30. I had a few bolts left in the brush brackets right here this morning to take off. But this is all off of this truck. This big pile of mess. It used to be a sweeper. I unbolted it and ripped it off with the Kubota here, which is a good friend's. And I'm on his property doing this, so I'm trying to be neat. I'm going to pick up all the little parts and pieces, and I'm going to run this to the scrapyard like Monday or Tuesday and get rid of it because I got to keep it neat around here, you know. So that's my sweeper truck. Let me know what you think. Should I call it dual wheel drive? Should I call it four-wheel drive? I don't know what to call this thing, but it's kind of cool. It's only got 12,000 miles on it, so I think it should be a good diesel truck. And if not, I have another one, like I said, out back. You can see it from here a little bit, but I got that one with a good engine and everything in it. This engine, like I said, they started tearing it apart and they left the intake open. You can see where some water went in it, so I'm a little leery of this engine, but the oil looks good, so I may try to fire this, but the batteries are so beat I can't. But I may try to fire this. I'm going to throw it back together and see what it sounds like. I still got to do some fuel line work because being it had a sweeper on it, there's T's in the fuel line and stuff like that. There's one up here, and they ran a fuel line up to the sweeper engine. So I still got to deal with that. And that's after ripping these gobs and gobs and gobs of wires and controls and everything else out. This sweeper must not have had a safety on it. Some of them, they disconnect the relay in here, and then they run it back to the sweeper and then back up here for a safety device, so you can't start the engine when the sweeper is not in the right position to drive. So I'm lucky on that one. I did all right. So anyway, that is my W4500 GMC. I think I did good. Let me know. What is it? Dual wheels? 4 wheels? I don't know. But it's fun topic of conversation. A friend of mine was talking about we could drive, one guy could drive drunk in this truck, and the cops wouldn't know which one's driving. That'd be kind of cool. Oh well, I'm sure you get some kind of funky comments on this. Well, have fun, YouTubers. Okay, so I'm getting there on this, whatever you call it, truck, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel, 2-wheel, I don't know what it is, but it's got 2 steering wheels and it's kind of weird, but I kind of like it. I'm gonna end up taking that steering wheel out, so I got a glove box because I'm gonna drive this thing around. But anyway, I figure, well, I'm right here, the little primer pump on the injector pump was bad, or maybe even my lift pump, I'm not sure, but I hooked up an electric fuel pump, so we're gonna hook that up right here, get that going. We got an electric fuel pump hooked up for now, and I figure, well, I'm here, let's make sure we're going. Yep, we're going. It's really quiet because it's full of fuel. Make sure we're not leaking any place. I cracked this one right here is the main one you gotta get, and I got fuel there, so we're gonna call this a first start video too. I'm gonna reach in here and gonna try to start her up. Let's see, was there any key, any lights? Uh-oh, no lights in the dash, no glow light, no nothing. Oh, one more click. The little light is on for my exhaust brake, which it won't go off. The dumb thing. So the exhaust brake is stuck. Wonder if it starts. Let's try it. Oh, a little rough, but it started. Yay. It's running. Let's rev her up a little. Yeah, not fucking bad. Okay, so now we've made my funky 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive truck a first start video, I guess. Well, there it is. Oh, this is so cool. I just got to do it. I'm going to start this thing up. Oh, it started good. Ooh, nice. Yay. And I'm going to turn the wheel. Turning the wheel. Ain't that sweet? They're even timed together. That's cool. I like it. First drive. Brakes feel okay. Not bad. So dull. cable's got to be adjusted.